So George, the 2012 Northern Territory Business of the Year, very successful, obviously.
It was.
Why don't you share with everyone what, given the chance, given this is the 21st year of the Telstra Awards, what you would tell now your 21-year-old self that 7 or 8 years ago?
Well, that's a bloody good question, isn't it? I think if I could go back in time, let's think. You can imagine, actually let's imagine for a moment we could go back in time and we could teach our 21-year-old self what we know today. What would you tell yourself? Can you imagine the possibilities? Can you imagine the lotto numbers? Imagine if you could teach yourself how to be more successful in doing your business. I'd like to tell you a story about security and technology services and where we first started in 2004. It was a little place called Lewinsky's. You might remember it. It started as a lunch, actually. And, like every lunch, it seemed pretty average, the third bottle of red wine, and then got some great ideas. Somebody said, let's start a business. I said, great, I'm in. At that point in time, we just wanted to do something small, nothing major, just a little business to, get by. Well, we even came up with a name. I remember writing on the back of a coaster, security and technical, no, that's not it, security, technology. Well, we did it. We started the business, and, on that year of 2004, I remember we actually made a profit. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was enough to buy 3 good bottles of red wine. But we went on, and from there we learned some lessons that we didn't know at the time, that doing business, because we never owned a business before, was a little tougher than we realised. And we worked a lot harder than we ever thought. And we had to think outside the square and do things that we've never actually done before, like fix scoreboards. We're a security company, but give it a go. And we started to build, and what I realised back then, relationships with some key suppliers and customers. And from that we grew and grew and grew. In 2006, we actually turned over $3.5 million, 20 staff. Couldn't believe it. We went on. We wanted to improve what we did. We said, let's just do what we do better. Now, growing was hard because it was growing at an amazing rate, but we kept on and looked at processes, procedures and policies. We hired external assistance with external companies. We looked with internal training, and we also looked at government-supported programs to better what we do. Well, we challenged ourselves to improve and become a security business of technology, delivering solutions to the Australian public and also government and industry. And for that, in 2008, we entered the Telstra Awards to put our systems to the test. That was it. We just wanted to give it a go, see if we get by. Well, to our surprise, we won our category in 2008 and also NT Business of the Year. We couldn't believe it. We didn't always do things right, but I could tell you it was something that we didn't expect what happened next. That gave us the visibility, and all of a sudden we weren't under the radar. This little Darwin company doing international jobs. Well, we didn't know what was going to happen, but geez, it happened fast. We grew at 2 people per month. Imagine going to work and going, how you going? I'm George, I own the place, your name was. It's hard. I tell you, growing at 2 new people per month is challenging. I said in the workshop last night that describe growth, and I said, well, if you get a really heavy object and kind of drop it on your foot, as it's falling, it's going to hurt. You just don't know when or for how long, but it's going to hurt. And as we grew to 65 strong at 2011, we were trying to find staff. We were in a lot of pain. Well, that year, successfully, we turned over nearly $50 million. And for the record, I've actually framed that screenshot just to keep it there. But we learned some really hard and fast lessons. That we learned that whilst you're growing and doing fantastic things and winning some goals, traditionally speaking, I know what we did, we were the most broken at our highest high. When we achieved the most, we were the most worn out and tired and we needed a break. Well, we did that. We looked within and looked at our team, because I think any business is nothing without a good team. And, our team is one of the best. And I know that everyone here tonight is, as business owners, we do whatever we have to do what we do and be successful. Well, we learned then, and we're still learning today, that business is about the people. So we built an internal program to look at what we did wrong back then in our growth, to try and understand how to do it better. We built a new building at Mill Road in Berrima, $5 million building, purpose-built. It's got a gymnasium, a pool table, a bar. It's all about the people. So from that, we learned that it was looking within. So we learned a lot of lessons, but we started getting our act together, and everyone got regrouped, and we sort of moved forward. And in 2012, we entered the Telstra Awards again. But this time, we wanted to achieve what we wanted to achieve, and that was be recognised for the hard work we'd done. And we were successful. But the success wasn't winning the award, although, believe me, those who won the awards, you have no idea how your life's going to change. But let me tell you, the success was actually winning to be in a place here tonight as a Telstra Business Finalist. That is an achievement. So you should put your hands together, guys, because this tonight is a room full of winners. And I know that when we went to Sydney as finalists, we learnt a lot from the people around us and our business colleagues. But as you do also tonight, learn a lot about the people around you and networking. But we learnt a lot. And one of the things I want to leave you with is I guess a little quote that I found from Henry Ford, as a Ford enthusiast, that taught me a lot about what I thought I knew, and that was teamwork, but I had a lot to learn. He said that coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Thank you very much, guys.